Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So you may be asking yourself right now, what is this lunatic doing? Well, I'll tell you. So I'm using the goats here for forest management. They are clearing the underbrush, invasive species, stuff like that. And they're doing a really good job. Problem is now they're doing too good of a job. They have started eating my trees. So I'm getting ready to move them out of this area. They've done about as much as they're going to do. It looks really good. It's come a long way, but they're starting to eat the trees. Right now, the only thing they're eating are the elms, which isn't it's not a huge deal, but they're starting to nibble on some of the more desirable trees like the maples and mostly looks like maples. And I don't want to lose the maples, especially some of these bigger ones, and they're starting to get into some bigger ones. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going through and I'm knocking down the elm trees that they've killed. You know, once they strip the bark off of the tree like that, it's done. It'll die. I'm just kind of going through and knocking down some of these elms, and I'll let them chew up the leaves. They do a good job. They'll eat all the leaves off of those trees and they'll just leave them bare. Make my cleanup easier. And then I would say by tomorrow evening I'll block this section of woods off again and move them. I think I'm going to put them in a thick section of woods behind the shop over there. So I decided to use axes for this evening. It helps not scare the goats away. Of course, I probably could use a little bit of noise to get them away from me. I'm trying not to drop the trees on them. Most of these are smaller trees, so I'm not too terribly worried about it, but still I don't want anybody to get hurt. So I thought I'd bring out some axes. This thing, I'm loving this thing. This is a boy's axe, Connecticut pattern. It is a Kelly Axe and Tool Co., Charleston, West Virginia. It's an old axe that I restored. Can't remember if I did a video on this restoration or not. Probably not. But it's hung on a 28-inch boy's axe. Just a beautiful handle. It is burnt black. That's not a dye, it's actually burnt and then treated, and then the head was blued with cold bluing. The profile on this thing is wicked. This thing is sharp. It's cutting really well. I couldn't tell you what angle it is, but oh, that won't stick. I'm swinging it left-handed, but it cuts well. I have another axe out here I might play with here in a minute if I get tired of this one. So let's cut a couple more trees. So I don't know what I was thinking there. I should have been cutting on the inside of that cut, not the outside. I was thinking the opposite of what I should have been doing. I needed my holding wood to be on the right, and it was on the left, but it still fell. I mean, not pretty, but it's down, and I gotta move because the goats are, as soon as the tree hits the ground, they're going after it, so I can't cut more than one tree in that area at a time. See if I can drop this one. Up. Alright, let's keep them busy for a little bit. I gotta go shut this fence off and clean this. One fell on the fence. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I've had enough. Got a pretty good amount of those trees dropped. Like I said, I'm gonna let it go in there overnight and maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. We'll see how long it takes them to clean all those leaves up. Gives them something to chew on. And then there's still plenty to drop. I might just come in with a chainsaw when they're not in here. Would like to get them all down. That's what I might do. I might block them off from getting in there, go in there, cut them all down with chainsaw, and then let them roam free again. They'll be done with these woods. They did a pretty good job. You can see all the way through them now. You couldn't see through them before. You couldn't walk through them before. And I've got other parts of the property that are just as bad, if not worse. So we'll let them work on those other parts of the property and get them a little farther away from the house where I don't really care about the trees as much. I mean, I care about all the trees, but this set of woods, I didn't mind it to thin out a little bit. So, and like I said, they're not really taking out the good trees. It's mostly the less desirable elm. But and beech, they like the beech too. But that's it. We'll wrap this video up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next video.